Hey guys, today I'm going to head down to Corys' house. I'm going to pick up the 240 gallon tank, stand, and also a 50 get 5 gallon tank and stand. And then figure out exactly what I'm going to do with it. So stick around and let's go get it. I get this guy on camera. I'm not much of a goldfish guy, but when I saw this thing, I was just blown away. What did you call this? How is it?
I call it the gunmetal because it doesn't exist, as far as I know, in the goldfish world. But it's a calico ryukin, but it's got that like gunmetal look to it, and they've got those scales in koi, and it's got a specific name, and I can't remember it, so I don't want to even try butchering something that's going to be completely false. But I'd never seen it in goldfish before, and I didn't want to see it go, but we just got the notification it sold, so I said, you better film it if you're ever going to film it, because it's shipping out on Tuesday.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I was hoping this was going to be in the live stream tank.
I wanted it to be, but I was going to give everyone at least a week to try and buy it, and then I have the option of keeping it from everyone.
All right, buddy. Well, it was nice knowing you. Off to your new home.
Bye-bye.
All right, if you ever wanted to see what 200 green neons look like in a 40 gallon tank, it's kind of what I want to do with the 240, just like hundreds of one thing.
I know.
Got the blue phantom plecos down here. Soon to be on the website, right?
Yeah, I think once we're back from Chicago, well, I mean, I gotta make sure, obviously they're healthy. They look great now, but I like to sit on them for a few weeks before I start shipping them out.
Gotta check up on the Solosai. Still doing good, huh?
Yeah, I like them. They're eating well. So another guy ordered some about the same time I did, and he got them from the wet spot, and he's losing all his slowly. And I'm convinced most people overfeed Malawi cichlids. Like, he's feeding the right food, but a lot of people are trying to power feed them and grow them really quick. Whereas like these guys probably shouldn't be breeding for me for probably another 6-8 months. And yeah, could I ridiculously overfeed them and get them to grow right now? Yes, but I'm going to lose some by just bloating them out.
Can already almost sex them too.
Yeah, so anyway, you know, tip, don't overfeed them. It's too easy to do.
And here is what 400 neon tetras look like?
At least. I put 300 in there. There was at least 100 of them in there when I added 300. So it might be 500, but a lot.
And some orange shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
And no dead ones.
Not a single dead one. The supplier I get those from, super good, and then we treat them right. They've been doing well.
They actually came in a pretty decent size too.
Yeah, some of the biggest ones were from the old group, but yeah, these were the smallest size. They list them as like tiny, and you know, but the auto feeder helps quite a bit. And right now I'm actually running a problem. I need to get in here and get the duck feed out because the food will land on top of it. Like this water lettuce, you can see some food's on top of it, and it never makes it in. So I gotta play around. But the foam you see on top, that's because there's still meds in the water. Since I got these on Wednesday and today is Saturday, still have meds. I do the 1 week of meds, so.
Yeah. And my favorite fish, one of them. Always got to check up on these guys when I'm here.
Yep, there's some babies in there, but I haven't finished off the blackbeard algae for me yet. But what can you do?
Yeah, it looks like less every time.
Yeah, they're working on it for sure.
My house, getting ready to unload the tank. Got a spot cleared in the garage over here, so we're gonna unload it. So we got the tank moved into the garage, on the stand, looking good. The problem I'm going to run into is getting this in my house. Because I go down a long hallway and take a left into my fish room, there's no way to finagle this through the door. The only option I'm going to have, really, is taking the entire windowsill out and putting it through the window. Like, I just can't open the window and push it through. It doesn't open big enough. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, because this other 8-foot tank here is 135 gallon, So basically, this is two 55-gallon tanks back to back, like long-wise. So it's only 13 inches in depth. But even this can't get into the fish room through, going through my hallway right there. So yeah, not sure how I'm going to tackle this problem, but that's the problem I am facing. So I'm going to get back to work and make some phone calls and see what I can get going. So I wanted to get a quick shot of this tank here simply because I didn't notice the last time I filmed this, I think last week, maybe longer, is that there's actually a couple females in here holding, if I can find them. Oh, right there in front. There's one of them. These are the Tilapia Lions Cove Afra. But clearly got a big mouthful in there, and there's at least one other one in here. And the trophies are starting to look really great. Sorry about the fast pan there, but trying to keep up with these guys. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. I just wanted to kind of point that out. There she is again, or a different one. These guys have turned out to be pretty neat. I've never kept a Tilapia before. There's one of the dominant males right there. Pretty cool fish. I mean, these guys are only like 2 inches and they're already breeding. So pretty excited about that. Hopefully they don't get much bigger, because having a smaller African like that would be pretty neat. I think they only get about 4 inches max, so if I remember right. Hey guys, so it's been a few days and I still have not figured out how to get this behemoth of a tank and stand in my house. Like I said, I have a long hallway with a door to the left to get into the fish room, so there's no angle there. The door is like 7 feet tall, my ceiling is 8 feet tall. I can't stand it up on end. I couldn't get this one in here, which is, like I said, 13 inches wide and about 4 inches short of 8 feet, and that one couldn't go in through the door. This one could, however, go through the window, which is 20 inches wide when I open it. So I think my only option is going to actually have to take the whole window frame out, which I have never come close to doing anything like that before, so I can't imagine that being something simple. But that's kind of where I'm stuck at. It's probably going to be a while before this thing gets set up, because I'm going to Chicago. And I don't know, we're getting on the holidays. I got Thanksgiving I'm going to be gone for, then Christmas, and I don't know. So honestly, it's probably not going to be till next year. But, it might be next week. You never know how these things go. You might just have like an aha moment of how to get this thing in the fish room, and just decide to tackle it like right away. So if any of you have ever have any experience with taking a windowsill off, let me know, because it can't be that easy. Let's go take a look at my window. But there's too much glare to film from the inside looking out. So from here to this side here, this window is 20 inches. And we did find out that the window, the sliding part, can actually come out. But this is the part we need to come out, this big section here in the middle. That's the section that needs to come out, and that's what I don't know if it can. Of course, we're not getting a very good look here. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. This is how I got the 125. Well, if it would focus on it. That's how I got the 125 gallon in, was through this window. So that's kind of what I'm working with. Room, everything's on hold till I get that 240 gallon in here, if I can get it in here. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to take this whole windowsill out across behind me here. And let me know if you've done something like that before. Is it gonna be a pain in the butt? Is it gonna be easy? If it's a pain in the butt, I'd rather just hire someone to do it so I don't screw it up. And because it's also where I want to put the tank, is right across the window here, so that all my neighbors can just look in and see a huge fish tank. Not that they can't see a million tanks in this room now, but I think it'd be sweet because this is an 8-foot window right here, so it would almost fit perfectly. So other than that, for you guys, I am leaving tomorrow and I'll be in Chicago, so I'm going to try to upload. I don't know how it's going to be. I'm going to be on a laptop, I'm going to be on Wi-Fi, hotel free Wi-Fi, so it's probably going to be terrible. If there's anyone you guys want me to track down, ask questions to, anything like that, let me know. I'll try to find them, I'll tackle them, do whatever it takes. And if you're going, let me know. I'd love to meet you. But until then, that's going to be it, probably till next week. I don't think there's a live stream on Sunday. So yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully I'll be, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to upload. If not, it's going to be next week. So have a good week if I don't see you.